Hi, okay, we're going to work on solving this equation. So we talked about some main steps in class. The first step that we talked about was we need to figure out which side of the equal sign has the variable. The key word here is variable. That means the letter, the symbol, the thing that we don't actually know what it is. So we have a left side and we have a right side of the equal sign. That's right, x is my variable right here, so it's going to be on the left side. And then our second step is to figure out what number on that side with the variable is farthest, like written farthest away from that x. Okay, the one that's written farthest away is the 19, and it's actually a positive 19. To get rid of it, we do something called the inverse operation. That means the opposite operation. So the opposite of a plus 19 is a minus 19. If we do it on the left, we have to do it on the right. Okay, it goes away. I'm going to bring down everything, the negative 5/2 x. Okay, let's see, 34 minus 19. We can't take 9 away from 4, so we have to borrow. Becomes a 2, that becomes a 14. So 14 minus 9 is 5. 2 minus 1 is 1. We're going to keep doing the inverse operation until x is all alone. And I look at it and I think, well, in math, if two numbers are touching, that means they're multiplying. So the inverse operation, the opposite of multiplying, is division, dividing. So we're going to divide by the whole thing, negative 5/2. Divide by negative 5/2. What I do on the left, I have to do on the right. Okay, well, I have something that looks really weird. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite it in one line. That 15 divided by negative 5/2. So I'm going to rewrite it in one line. We talked about how to divide by a fraction. The first thing we said was, well, let's make the first number a fraction. To make any whole number a fraction, just put it over 1. Good. So we have 15 over 1 divided by negative 5/2. Dividing by a fraction is the same thing as multiplying by the reciprocal. We thought of this as the same, opposite, reciprocal. So the same first number, the opposite of division is multiplication, and the reciprocal means to flip it. So negative 2/5. When we're multiplying fractions, we just multiply straight across. So 15 times negative 2. Well, we know 15 times 2 is 30. And we talked about the little math fox, whatever you want to call them. A positive times a negative is negative. Okay, 1 times 5 is 5. But that's not the final answer, because the top number is bigger than the bottom number. The numerator is bigger than the denominator. So we have an improper fraction and we need to simplify. Hopefully you all know 30 divided by 5 is 6. And again, a negative divided by a positive is negative. So our answer is x equals negative 6. The last step, just to make sure you got the question right, is you can check your answer by plugging in what we solved, which again was negative 6, plugging it in to the original problem. Okay, so plugging it into the original problem, I would get 19 minus 5/2 times 6, negative 6, equals 34. So we're just going to simplify the left-hand side right now. Order of operations says I'm going to do multiplication before division. Let's see, that's what? Positive 30 over 2, which is a positive 15. And then I'm going to do my addition. 19 plus 15 is 34. So good, we checked it. So again, to solve a two-step or a one-step equation, First, start off by figuring out which side the variable is on. Then on that side, do the inverse operation starting from the number that's farthest from the variable. Keep on repeating and check. And this is, I guess I should put a little asterisk. Yeah, that's it.